You have this unnerving habit of just popping up out of nowhere.
Well, it's a trick I learned as a kid. It's the best way to find out what's really going on around here. Actually, you know, sneaking around quietly is an acquired skill. I taught my sister Ellie. We used to sneak behind the barn, make cigarettes, and tell each other what we learned.
Smoking behind the barn? Mm-hmm. You're kidding.
No, we used to make cigarettes out of corn silk. It's one of our secrets.
Well, I doubt you had many more, because this family is one of the most open and honest families
You'd be
that I've
surprised. Actually, I knew about Iva being adopted a long time ago. I heard Mom and Papa talking about it right after she'd run away.
You and Ellie knew about that all that time?
Well, no. Actually, I didn't tell Ellie everything. A few minutes ago, I heard Holden say something to you about he didn't want you to go through the same stuff he was going through.
Well, he's going through a bad time right now. I feel sorry for him.
Why do you feel sorry for him? He's got big bucks in the bank. He's got a fancy apartment, got a gorgeous wife.
All that doesn't make you happy, Caleb.
If it doesn't, I'd sure like you to tell me what does.
Here to steal another design?
Well, I think that probably I should go see where Lily is.
Oh, don't leave on my account.
Oh, don't go, Mama. He's leaving.
No, don't bet on it. I came out here to have a nice, quiet talk because you wouldn't let me say anything when you opened up fire.
Well, it's too bad I don't have a gun in my hand right now. Otherwise, you wouldn't have walked in here uninvited and unwelcome.
Well, Iva, the gun is in the parlor, but before you shoot him, give the man a chance.
That's very good, Mrs. Snyder.
Buttering up my mother will not impress me.
Oh, no, what does impress me?
Oh, I'll tell you what impresses me. Honest people, people with integrity, people who don't hurt other people to get ahead in business. That's what impresses me. How's that for a start?
Oh, that was wonderful, but please, don't stop now. I mean, I have nowhere else to go tonight, and the floor show here is terrific.
I just cannot believe that you would go and ask that woman about something that you should have asked your wife about. There I am, I'm sitting in that restaurant. In fact, I'm sitting in that restaurant for hours making a fool of myself, and you go and you ask her.
I didn't say anything to you in the restaurant because I knew you would fly into some self-righteous rage just like you have.
Oh, a self-righteous... Am I your wife, baby? I think I'm your wife. Any wife would behave as I'm behaving right now.
You are not any wife. And that is why I went to Barbara to get some simple facts.
It's so ridiculous. You don't even like the woman, and the only reason she is doing this is to try to put me out of the design business.
I don't care about the design business. I care about you. I care about Dustin. Is this what Dustin has to look forward to? Stealing stuff from the competition to get a leg up on...
What you've done to me tonight has nothing to do with Dustin. It has absolutely nothing to do with him. You are so unrealistic.
I don't think so. I don't give a damn about your business. You better tell me what's going on here. I do not want Dustin to wind up some cutthroat son of a gun just like this guy. And what about you? Exactly.
Yes,
what about you?
That's right.
Hi. Hi. Like I never left.
You're back, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how are your mother and the boys?
Oh, they're fine. Did I interrupt something? I'm sorry.
When did you get back?
A little while ago. Oh, and guess who was on my flight? Lila.
Oh, Brian, you are one lucky kid. When your pappy gets a taste of this, he's gonna change his mind about trying to take you someplace else to live.
Hello.
What?
Casey.
Lila. Wow, what are you doing here?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Hey, how come you didn't call?
Oh, well, hey, what is going on in here? It's such a mess.
It's a baby bonanza. I'm making some stuff for Brian.
Ah,
What's going on? I thought you weren't due for another day.
yeah, right. Well, I talked to Margot, and we both agreed that the best thing for me to do is come home and tell you face to face.
Tell me what?
Remember how you wanted to get out of OB and get into OR?
Yeah, so?
Well, you just might have a second chance at OB.
What?
I'm pregnant.
The Emmy Award winner, As the World Turns. This portion brought to you today by new Ultra Pampers Plus, all the dryness a mother can give. And by Coast Soap, into invigorating scents. Coast. Feel alive with Coast.
I want you and your smug face out of here right now.
You're gonna wake up the livestock. You know, I have never seen so much anger and steam.
I have
inside
a brother
small
right out
package.
there. His name is Caleb. You haven't met him, though. He's going to come in here, and he's going to take you out
He's gonna
and
rush
throw
to
you
your
on your...
defense just like Craig and Seth. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Have you ever considered that maybe having all these big brothers scare guys off is why you're still single?
Do you believe the nerve of that guy to come all the way out here?
Well, he certainly has nerve. I think he has the nerve for about 3 men put together.
Oh, no. I seem to think that my little baby girl, Iva's, finally met her match.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, she means that Iva always rushes in where angels fear to tread.
Well, I call that spunk. I admire that.
Well, you should know. You inherited it from her.
Do you really think that they stole that design from Barbara?
Oh, sweetheart, I don't know what to think. I mean, obviously, Iva believes that he did.
Well, if she believes it, then I believe it. It's part of that dog-eat-dog thing that I hate so much about my mother's business.
Well, you know, it's getting awfully confusing. You talk about another mother in the same breath with Iva.
It's been confusing for me, too. If that is true, if they did steal that design, then that's an act against me, too, because I'm an investor in her company. And Lucinda knows that. So that just proves that business is more important to her than family.
Oh, now, come on, Lily. And don't go judging her. You don't know the facts.
Good to see you, Pam, dear. This house gets very peculiar when there are no young people around.
What about Dusty and Lily? Haven't they been here?
Dusty's left for London this evening.
London? What, is he on vacation?
No, darling, he's working. He's working for Walsh Enterprises until fall.
Maybe.
Oh, I bet he and Lily are loving it.
He went solo, dear. Lily decided not to go with him. But of course, she might change her mind.
I
Who
doubt
knows?
if that will happen. They're over, kaput, dead. At least Lily did have the courage to be honest and tell Dustin how she felt.
Well, how's Dusty feeling?
Oh, he's terrific, Greg. He took it real well. I was very proud of him. I don't think it was a big surprise to him, though.
Well, seems like it hasn't been too dull around here since I left. I have so much to tell you. My mom has so many messages for you, but I'm going to run on over to the cellar because I missed Bo and I want to see him.
His mother's here. Did you know that?
Yeah.
They've been through hell with this Laura stuff.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm going to run on over there and I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye.
So who was it that stole the design, you or Kirk?
It was Kirk, of course, darling.
Why do I even ask?
Why do you even ask me anything?
Did you know that it was stolen before you put the ad in the newspaper?
Darling, this sort of thing is done all the time.
Well, you know, you sound like a broken record. It's the same thing all the time with you. It's always what's done in the business.
Yes!
I don't care about the business! Come on, let's go over there, two of us, together. We'll apologize to her.
To who? To Barbara?
To Barbara.
Over my dead body, dear.
Wow, pregnant.
Are you surprised?
Am I surprised?
I was surprised.
You came waltzing in here, cool as a cucumber, and zing, you tell me you're pregnant. Wow. I don't know what to say. I remember my own name.
Well, you're Casey Peretti. You're half Irish, half Italian. You'll have a very large family in South Boston.
Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, I don't know which side of me's more excited. Oh, wow. We gotta celebrate. Hold on.
Okay.
Champagne!
Oh.
You want a glass?
No, not for me. I'm pregnant. Remember? No drinking.
Oh, that's right. I didn't think about that. Oh, my God. What am I going to do with this whole bottle?
Well,
How can we celebrate?
think of something. I think you'd rather have a healthy baby than a wife that drinks.
Yes. Oh, my God, Li, this is going to be the most beautiful baby ever. This is a dream come true for me. I don't know what to say. I love you.
Well, I guess. Well, I love it.
Sure. You do?
Hey.
Hi. You know, I was wondering when Lila's coming back from her vacation.
She's coming back. Well, tomorrow she comes back, but she's not going to start here until the day after because of the ball.
Oh.
Are you going?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Oh, come on. You should, Craig. You'll have such a good time. Besides, there are going to be a lot of single ladies there, and they need escorts. Lily is going to be there because Dusty's away.
Well, maybe I'll give Lily a call, see if she wants to go.
Gosh, I can't believe Dusty is in London as a businessman. I miss him already.
A lot of life is about missing people.
Oh, come on, darling. Why don't you go home now and get some rest? And you could play with that precious little boy of yours for a while. You'll feel so much better in the morning.
Well, Bryant's asleep right now. That's when I try to sleep. I think most about Sierra. Excuse me. I'm going to take a tour around the restaurant. Since Seth left early, I can close up for you if you'd like.
No, that's not necessary. I can do it 5 minutes. That's all. Don't worry.
Thanks.
Sure.
Craig, we could use some more coffee.
I'll send some over for you.
It's good to see you, Craig.
And you, Emily. Betsy was in earlier. She wanted to talk to you.
Yes, I know. I saw her before she left. I spoke to her.
I hear you've taken over Holden's partnership in my old business. It's a little difficult to congratulate you under the circumstances, but I do wish you the best.
Thank you.
I hear you and Holden have started a small venture of your own, Craig.
Yes. Holden and I are partners. He's a good man.
Well, I hope he doesn't lose interest in your business as he did in mine.
Oh, I don't think that'll happen, Tonio. Since he'll be working for a very different class of people. You know, Barbara, Ryan, Visconti. It's a class all the way. I'll see you about your coffee.
I don't see why you have to antagonize him.
I enjoy it, Meg. You don't think Craig misses any opportunity to antagonize me, do you?
Still, you don't have to speak to him like a waiter.
Well, that's what he is.
I hear that someone wants coffee over here. We have unplugged the pots, and we have just warm dregs. I'm very sorry. How about tea? Hot tea?
None for me, thank you.
Well, while Tonio finishes his coffee, may I have another glass of wine?
Thank you.
So, I understand that Holden was out at the farm with Lily again tonight.
Yes, he was. Sort of turned into a family reunion because my brother Caleb came home unexpectedly.
Right, I liked Caleb the few times I met him. He's very nice.
Yes, well, Caleb brings excitement with him whenever he comes. Some people have a talent for that. My husband does. It's one of the first things that attracted me to him.
Emily's learning the business very quickly now.
Oh, good. Well, maybe she'll be ready by the time you go to New York.
Pam! Well, hello.
Oh, there's Pam. Excuse me.
Thank you. Have you seen Bob? No. Hey,
I don't know how much more this I can take, Tonio. You know, first I have to deal with my mother, and then Betsy's accusations, and then Meg walks in here as your little adoring wife.
Okay, Emily, don't let Meg get to you.
It's not easy, Tonio. I know that when we leave here, you're going home with Meg, and I'm going home alone. Now, I can't live with that.
I have never been so happy to see anybody in my whole life.
So how are things going with Tonio?
Worse.
Does he know that you know?
No, and I'm not going to. But you know what I realized tonight? She can't take it forever. I mean, I still have him. He still comes home with me every night, and I'm just going to sit back and watch her crumble.
Yeah, but after all that, you think you're still going to love him and want him back?
Well, I still love him now. As far as wanting him back, I don't know until it happens.
Hi!
Oh.
Is that you, Emily?
No, it's John.
Hi.
I hope I didn't get you up.
No. Well, come on in.
God, it feels good to hold you.
I miss you so much. I tried to keep so busy, but all I want to do is come back and be with you.
We wouldn't have seen much of each other anyway. My head's still not screwed on very straight.
Well, listen, I know you've heard this a million times before, but I'm back here now, and I'm going to help you through this. If you let me.
Come on. Come on, I'm just finished downstairs. Let's get some wine and catch up.
Okay.
Lisa, can we have a table for two and some wine?
Yes, indeed. Take your pick, and wine's on the house.
Good.
Isn't it wonderful to see young people like that so in love?
Wonder where Duncan ended up with that model.
Shannon, you keep asking these crazy questions. You're going to drive yourself mad.
I know. Even she was kind of attractive. She was an airhead.
Hmm. Well, okay, now you said it. You feel better?
No.
Lisa, is your offer to close up still open?
Of course it is.
Great.
Craig, I don't know if I've told you recently how much I admire you. I really do. You've gone through so much, and yet you've just been able to go right ahead, and you haven't blamed the world. You haven't tried to drown yourself in self-pity, and most of the people would certainly have done that. You're something.
Well, don't kid yourself. If it wasn't for Bryant, I don't know. I still got hope.
Yeah.
I check the news services every day for news out of Montega. Not much gets out, but there's still hope. It seems so wrong, Lisa, that somebody like Sierra, so full of love and joy of life, gave up everything for her homeland, while other so-called patriots seem to have lost nothing.
Tell me again.
Okay, see, I've already told you.
I know, but I gotta hear it again. I mean, how many times am I gonna be told I'm a father? I'm gonna be a father.
This is it. I promise you.
Wow. Pregnant. Wow. You know, I know that this is a surprise for both of us, and you thought this part of your life was behind you, but it's gonna be like the first time, you know? I mean, I want us to have this baby together.
Together?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna hold you to that when I go into labor.
Well, you can count on it, because I'm gonna be there.
When I suspected I was pregnant, I went to see Margot's doctor in Akros. And he confirmed it the next day. Oh, Lord, that was yesterday in Greece. So I just wanted to come home and to tell you, and we've got a lot to think about.
Like what?
Like my having a baby at my age.
I was midwife to Kim when she had Christopher.
Yeah. I thought a lot about Kim when I first found out, you know, but it was different for her because Bob and Kim really planned on having a baby.
I remember.
I didn't want to have a baby.
I remember.
And then I realized that this is such a wonderful gift for you and me. It really is a blessing. And I'm so grateful. And now that I see that you're so excited.
I can't tell you how I feel. I really can't.
Oh, no. I wonder how John and Mrs. Atwater are going to feel.
Oh, who cares? Come on. I'm going to call up Lisa tomorrow, and I'm going to take out a whole headline in the Argus.
Oh, no.
People are going to think this is great, Lai.
Yeah.
Starting with my family.
There's something else you might get a kick out of.
I don't think I can take any more tonight. Go ahead.
I looked at the calendar, counted backwards. This baby was conceived in Greece. What a country! What a beautiful country!
Oh, you're beautiful. And you have never been more beautiful than you are tonight.
Well, Seth, I probably won't be up by the time you get home, so I'll just see you in the morning. All right, bye.
So Big Brother's otherwise engaged, huh? Look, is the crime you've accused me of really worth all this punishment?
Yes, it was despicable. And you put me right in the middle of the whole thing. Hank and Barbara were doing me a favor letting me wear that dress, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, how about a moonlight walk on the property?
Don't get lost.
Can I make one phone call?
May I?
What?
May I?
May I?
You should say may I, not can I.
Well, may I?
Leave the money on the table.
John.
No, sorry. This is Kirk, just checking up on my boss. I saw the look in John's eye when he came back. I thought you might be in for a time of it.
Oh, how very nice of you to call. Yes, John was furious about the dress.
That's what I thought. I was hoping you'd blame it on me.
Well, darling, I did. It didn't help much.
Sorry. I gather he's not there, right?
No, he's not. It was really so thoughtful of you. I kind of need to talk to someone who's understanding.
well, may I come by?
I can't believe the nerve of that guy to come out here after what he pulled.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I said, but it didn't make a dent. Now, this is heaven.
Yes, I'll get it. I'll get it.
Thank you. And you know what? You know what, on top of all that, you know what he's doing in there right now? He's making a phone call.
Oh, yeah. You both must admit, he's very enterprising.
All high-powered executives are like that. That's how they get to lord over the rest of us.
I hate it all.
Oh, well, I'm glad to see we have something in common.
Oh, Mama, that reminds me. Seth called. Yeah. He said he's going to be late and not to worry.
That sounds like my older brother. Old, solid, reliable Seth.
Well, thank the Lord for that. Well, I should see about some bedding here so we can get us all to sleep. It's getting late. I think maybe you should sleep in Meg's room, and I'll put you in Holden's, okay?
Oh, I was hoping it would work out that way.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Bounce, for clothes you can't wait to jump into, and by rich, delicious, mountain-grown Folgers crystals. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
What do you mean by that, Caleb?
Oh, well, just with everybody living at the farm, I thought that I'd end up with Seth in his room. I like Holden's room. It's got the best view of the orchard, and who knows, maybe my kid brother's success will rub off on me.
Hi, everybody. Hello, Lily.
Hello.
Hope you haven't all been congregating out here because Ivan and I have been monopolizing the kitchen.
Well, we sort of, No, we've just been enjoying this lovely, cool summer breeze.
Have you met my son, Caleb?
No, and I've heard a lot about you. Nice to meet you. So, I guess I'll be seeing you all tomorrow at Iva's big affair.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, well, look, will you be sure to reserve one dance for me?
Well, only if you jitterbug. I don't slow dance.
We'll see what we can do. Lily, I'm going to be speaking to Dusty tomorrow. You want me to deliver a message from you?
No. I'll be speaking to him myself.
Every now and then, I catch a resemblance.
You have to be leaving right now, don't you? We don't want to keep you. I know it's a long drive back.
Yes. Well, the chat was worth the drive. Be seeing you all later. Good night.
Night.
How can that guy feel comfortable in every situation?
I think it's just a part of a calculated plot to make the other guy squirm.
Well, certainly seems to work. Well, I'm going to go see if I can find some towels and sheets for all of us. Be right back.
If you're worried about Andy, I gotta tell you, that kid is just fine. He's gonna lick this alcohol thing.
But I'm glad to hear you say that. He seems to be handling the pressures of finals at school rather well.
Good. He's a good kid, you know. It takes a lot of guts for an 18-year-old to get up at an AA meeting full of old people and share about his problem. He did that last week. I was so proud of him.
Good. Of course, the summertime can be a problem, I suppose. A lot of free time on your hands, you know. It was during the summer. Last year he got in trouble.
Oh, kids nowadays. We had our share of problems growing up, but kids now, they seem to have so many more pressures, so much more to deal with than we did.
You worried about Emily?
Are you kidding? Go to my grave worried about Emily. Sometimes she makes me so angry I could just... Oh. But a lot of her problems come from having an alcoholic mother, so I can't exactly resent her.
No, you're too hard on yourself with that whole stuff.
No, I'm just being honest. I've got a daughter who flirts with danger the way other women flirt with men. And I've got to think that's her way of, like, thumbing her nose at me and saying, you weren't there when I needed you, so anything that happens to me, it's your fault.
You think this is ever going to get any easier? Well, I guess I'll be running along.
No, really, don't go. It's nice to have somebody to talk to. It's the worst thing about being alone, you know. You don't have anybody to talk to.
You know what I like about you best?
No, what?
You're honest. You don't try to shift the blame around on other people.
Well, I used to try to shift the blame, but it didn't work, so I stopped. Look, you wouldn't be here if something wasn't bothering you. Whatever it is, please tell me. I'd be happy to help you.
I can't put anything over on you, can I? I just want to be with somebody who I felt comfortable with, you know? I mean, we're both in the same business. We know our profession. We look at it pretty clearly. Sometimes it stinks. But I never gave much thought to the business world. I'm married to this businesswoman. Dustin is getting involved in the business world. They do things in the business world that makes me very happy that I'm a doctor.
Well, fooey on him. I don't like business people either. I'm glad I'm a doctor. I'm really happy that you feel so comfortable with me. I feel the same way about you. You're like an old shoe.
I'll get your receipt.
I'm going to go to the powder room. Emily, would you like to come along?
No, thank you, Mom.
All right.
So next week, they move Laura permanently to a state mental institution. So when that's done, my mom can go back to Ohio and sell the farm.
How is she doing?
She's okay. She's actually shown a lot more strength than I thought she would. She's determined to go back and make sure that Laura's kids never have the kind of life that Laura did.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. Dr. Michaels tells me that I'm supposed to get in touch with the anger that I'm supposed to feel at my father because I know the truth now.
I think that's a very good idea.
But how do you hate a man that you've idolized your whole life?
By facing the truth about him and what he did to Laura and your mom and to you.
It's not so easy.
I know, but you're going to have to do it. You know that. I mean, you can't keep all this stuff bottled up inside like Laura did. It's just going to kill you.
I don't want to talk about this right now.
I know, but I worry about you.
Well, just a few more stragglers, and then we'll be able to close this place up, kick off our shoes, and relax.
Great.
What's the matter with you? Are you still thinking about Duncan?
I thought this would be the summer that my handsome laddie and I would be married and living happily ever after. But I should have known better.
You should have known what?
Well, thinking back, I was always the one that was talking about marriage, and he would either change the subject or cajole me, and without ever really talking about it. I can't explain this, Lisa, but every time the word marriage was mentioned, there'd be something like fear in his eyes.
Oh, I have seen that look. Confirmed bachelors have that, but your Uncle Earl got over it.
You know, he married me all those years ago, and he wasn't dead set against marriage then.
Well, I know, but that's hardly considered marriage. You didn't even consummate your marriage, and you didn't see him for 8 years. Now, Shannon.
Well, I wonder what could have happened that would have changed him so drastically. I told you that he shared all the secrets with me that he doesn't share with anybody else. What could have happened that was so horrible that he was holding back from me? I could keep him from marrying and settling down.
Shannon, don't ask yourself these questions. They're just going to torment you, and you don't have answers for it.
I know, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
I think you need to.
Oh,
okay.
Thanks.
Here you are.
Thank you.
What are you thinking about, Emily?
I can't go on with this relationship anymore, Tonio. That's not a threat or anything. I want to continue working with our business and protecting the business, but that's all it can be until you find a way to change things.
Still talking business?
Oh, well, you know, you are going to be the greatest mother ever.
Mm-hmm. Casey, this isn't my first baby. I've been to bat 3 times now.
Yes, I know, but you've never been to bat with me. You know, I like the sound of that. Casey at the bat. Here's the pitch.
Hey, Mama.
Hi.
Greg!
How you doing? Oh, I missed you.
Oh, it's good to see
How are you?
You've been pushing yourself, I can tell. Look at your eyes.
Can you believe this? My mother. Would you knock off the maternal instinct? I thought you gave enough of that to Margot. How's she doing anyway?
She's just fine. We had a very nice visit with John, then we had a blast after he left. And she's in very good health, and her doctor said she well, just to have, 4 or 5 hours sleep in the afternoon till the baby's going to deliver in September.
Yeah, we should all be there to help get her through the final stages.
Yeah. Craig, join us.
What's the occasion?
Your mother's home. That's reason enough.
Is everything all right? You okay?
Maybe we should tell them together, huh?
What?
Craig, we are pregnant.
Are pregnant.
You're kidding, right?
Craig, I wouldn't kid about something like this.
This is going to take a second to sink in. My mother is pregnant.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't I get a cigar or something?
Is this okay? I mean, is this dangerous for you at your age?
Well, nothing more dangerous than it is to be married to such a young man.
I thought you didn't want to start another family.
Well, we didn't, not necessarily, but I guess just forces above thought it was a good idea, so we'll go ahead with it.
You know why? I just think he's worried that he'll be replaced in your affections by the new baby.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, come on. I hope it's going to be a boy, so you can have a brother.
When's this happening?
Well, it will be a February baby, so we'll have lots of time to get used to the idea.
Well, Mother, I'm very happy for you, if that's what you want.
What about me?
Yes, I'm also very happy for you, too. Extremely happy. I'm going to put some cold water on my face and then go check on my son.
You know, Craig, I expect a cigar, a little more enthusiasm, and a big hug when you come back. How come he wasn't happier?
This is exactly what I expected.
How come?
Don't you remember how a hard time that he had trying to get used to the idea that we were in love? I mean, now this...
You know what? I think your son's had a revelation. He has just realized that you and I sleep together and that we know how to make a baby.
Casey, please! He just needs some time and to get used to the idea.
Okay, he's got until February. Until then, happiness. You hear that kid squawking? Pretty soon we're gonna have a baby doing that too. You and me.
Thoughtful of you to call and to actually come over.
Well, you know, it occurred to me as I was driving up here, this might not be such a smart idea if John walks in on us, but I was concerned about you. You sound really upset when I talked to you.
I was upset. And damn mad. You know where John went and what he did when he left me there at the Mona Lisa. He went to see Barbara Ryan to ask about the gown.
Well, how did he find out about all this
From
stuff?
the boy, from Paul Stenbeck at the restaurant. You know what? I could use a brandy. I don't know about you.
So could I. Yes, certainly. Well, I guess my suggestion to knock off one of Barbara's designs has caused a major war here in Oakdale.
But I wanted a glorious battle. And it never occurred to me that my husband would get involved like
Yeah, well, Iva's still hot under the collar.
Iva?
Yeah.
Did you see her again?
Oh, I went out to the farm.
You went back for more?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Just curious. I saw Lily there while I was leaving.
John thinks he's going to get on the phone and call London and get Dusty to come home. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, this is all my fault, but what can I say, except that I thought it would be a good idea at the time.
It is a good idea. It's an absolutely brilliant, brilliant idea, and it shows Barbara that we mean business as competition.
The point is, if we were in New York where this happens all the time, there would be no personal strings attached. It wouldn't be such a damn big deal.
I know. I told my husband that. Good heavens. I mean, come on. If this was Paris or Milan, it's one of the problems of working out of a smaller city.
Yeah.
Well, tell me, did Lily have anything to say about this?
No, not really, but I could tell by the look in her eye that she's siding with Iva and all of this. You know, I'm really beginning to appreciate how difficult it must be for you to share a daughter that you raised with another mother.
She's no mother. Yes, it's very difficult, darling, very difficult. No one appreciates how painful and how humiliating and difficult it is.
She's such a beautiful young woman.
Yes.
Even though there's no blood tie, can't help but notice a striking similarity between you two.
Thank you. That was very tactful, nicely put. There used to be, at least in our behavior. Was Holden out at the farm tonight?
No, I didn't see him.
Oh, good.
However, I did see yet another Snyder brother, Caleb, who's home visiting.
That woman just dropped them like puppies, didn't she? Oh, I hope Holden doesn't hit on Lily. The thought of Holden with Lily makes me sick.
Well, I was sure that Lily was going to go with Dusty to Europe, but you know what? We're smart, and if we put our heads together, we're bound to find a way to keep Holden and Lily apart.
Does Caleb always needle Holden like that?
Always.
Oh, gosh. I feel so bad for Holden. I've never seen him that depressed.
Well, he's going through a lot right now. He's asking himself a lot of questions, and he has to find his own answers.
Don't worry. He warned me not to get involved in his life.
Well, you better listen to him, because I really don't want you getting involved in the middle of that whole thing.
I won't. I have answers of my own to find out first.
Well, I'm getting sleepy. Are you done with this?
Oh, no, don't worry about it. Once you go upstairs, I'll take care of all the dishes.
All right,
okay?
well, okay. Will you do me a favor?
Anything.
Will you stay out of this argument between Kirk and me?
I know how I feel, and I know Lucinda's a part of it.
Well, I want you to listen to her side of the story, because you both are very stubborn, okay? Okay. And she'll feel cornered and trapped, and then she'll start manipulating, you know, okay? Just listen.
You're right. You're right. You're always right. But
Well,
doesn't she know by now that she cannot manipulate me anymore after trying to send me to Europe with Dusty?
But why tempt fate? I can fight my own battles.
No kidding.
Good night.
No kidding. Good night. I'll come up later and say goodnight to you. Holden, I don't mean to embarrass you, but is there any chance you and Emily will straighten things out? Are you planning to get a divorce then? Hi.
Everyone turned in?
Yeah?
Oh, I borrowed these from Holden's closet.
Well, enough talk. I'll let you hit the sack.
Look, we talked about a lot of things, but I don't think we even got close to what's bothering you. Now, why are you here?
Oh, you're just not going to let up on me, are you?
When somebody else's husband just happens to stop by at midnight, I figure maybe something might be wrong at home.
Yeah, but my marital problems, I feel kind of silly talking about them to you. You know, what the heck? Who cares?
I understand.
Yeah. Even though we have not been specific, I want you to know that talking to you has helped.
Well, good. It's helped me, too.
How?
Well, first of all, it's nice to know that you feel that you can come to me when you just want to be with somebody or talk to somebody. And also, I've been worried since you got married about that night that, that we spent together, that it might inhibit our friendship in a way.
Oh, no. There's nothing to worry about there. I don't feel inhibited. I feel I know you more better than ever.
Good. I feel the same way.
Well, I guess I gotta be running along. Thanks for the common sense, straight talk.
Look, You don't have to rush off if you don't want to.
Would you like to take a shower?
No, you go ahead, Meg.
Wish I knew what you were thinking.
I'm just thinking about how tired I am. I hope you'll forgive me if I just go to sleep tonight.
Of course.
Hello?
I had to call.
Where are you?
In my bedroom.
Are you crazy? This is what I'm talking about, Tonio. This has to end.
I can't just give you up, Emily. I have feelings, too. I'm doing everything I can to work this out. I'm not going to stop because you're too important to me.
Oh, here, let me.
Oh.
You know, you're the nicest thing that's happened to this family in a long time.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm very tired.
Listen, I'm waiting up for Seth. Me and Big Brother have some stuff we want to talk about. You want to stay up and get to know each other?
Oh, no. Thank you. Well, you know, no. Soon. I mean, I would really like to get... I'd like to talk to you and get to know you better.
Anytime.
Good night.
Good night. Hello. It's me. Listen, I didn't have time to talk to you earlier, so I'll make this clear now. It's over. And any more tricks or pressures, and I'm not going to be responsible for what happens to your pretty little neck. You understand?
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you by New Cheese Ritz Bits, mini Ritz crackers with the taste of real cheddar cheese. Handbags and Belts by Oscar de la Renta. Join us tomorrow for the Emmy Award winner, As the World Turns.